morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. The students at St. Jerome Academy in Hyattsville, Maryland present an American history recitation. Listen as our voices ring out with the words that inspired and created a nation. Hear us as we share by heart the stirring words of America.
I know not
what course others may take, but as for me, give me liberty or give me death. Patrick Henry.
The British are coming! The British are coming!
Listen, my children,
And you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere. On the 18th of April in 75, hardly a man is now alive who remembers that famous day and year.
Hang a lantern aloft in the belfry arch.
of the North Church Tower at the signal light.
One is by land and two is by sea.
And I on opposite shore will be, ready to ride and spread the alarm.
To every Middlesex village and farm, for country folk to be up into arms.
That was all, and yet through the gloom and the light,
The fate of a nation was riding that night.
and one was safe to sleep in its bed.
Who at that bridge would be the first to fall? Who that day would be lying dead? Pierced by a British musket ball.
So through the night rode Paul Revere.
And so through the night with its cry of alarm.
To every Middlesex village and farm,
Cry of defiance and not of fear.
of the midnight ride of Paul Revere.
Henry Wadsworth Longfellow.
We hold
These truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The Declaration of Independence. We the people, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice and ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, to ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. The preamble to the Constitution.
the First Amendment.
Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech, or of the press, or the right of the people peaceably to assemble, and to petition the government for redress of grievances.
The Second Amendment.
A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed.
The Fifth Amendment.
No person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime, unless on a presentment or indictment of a grand jury.
Except in cases arising in the land or naval forces.
Or in militia.
When in actual service in time of war or public danger.
Nor shall any person be subject to the same offense to be twice put in jeopardy of life or limb.
Nor should be compelled in any criminal case to be a witness against himself.
Nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property.
Without due process of law.
Nor shall private property be taken for public use without just compensation.
The Tenth Amendment.
comes President Lincoln now.
Ever thus the tyrants the South is avenged.
Oh, Captain!
My captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every rack, the prize we sought is won. The port is near, the bells I hear, the people all exulting. While follow eyes the steady keel, the vessel grim and daring. But oh, hark, 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 oh, the bleeding drops of red. For on the deck my captain lies, falling cold and dead. Oh, captain, my captain, rise up and hear the bells. Rise up, for you the flag is flung, for you the bugle trills, for you bouquets and river wreaths, for you the shores are crowding, for you they call the swaying mass, their eager faces turning. Dear captain, dear father, the arm beneath your head, it is some dream that on the deck you fallen cold and dead. My captain does not answer, his lips are pale and still. My father does not feel my arm, he has no pulse nor will. The ship has anchored safe and sound, its voyage close and done. From fearful trip the victor ship comes in with object won. Exalt those shores and ring all bells, but I